Hello everyone, Namaste. I am Dhanapati. I am the president of Fecam, Forum for Environment Conservation and Management. I welcome you all of you to the program of Entrepreneurship Workshop for Environment students. Basically, we focused on this workshop for environment, science and environment engineering student, but also I saw a student from biotechnology student. Maybe he is coming for today's program. So, firstly, I would like to thank Dr. Belwani sir for his presence from the DRC representative today in this program. And also I would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Dhanapati Subedi, who is going to be the first keynote speaker of this session today. He will cover the aspects of marketplace and entrepreneurship fundamental things. And later on after his session, we will have a group activity where he will facilitate the session and we will help him to facilitate the session. More students are coming in the session today, so they will be joining later. I'm sorry for that because the season is raining and there are some problems maybe. And okay, so basically the program overview is like we will have approximately 5 groups, 5 into 6 equals to 30 students total. So 5 groups and we will have group presentations. To give the group presentation, Dr. Dhanapati Subedi will help us in the workshop to build maybe a business model or maybe do some brainstorming in problem analysis in market gap and all those things. We will facilitate the session and later on the students, the group representative will give a presentation. Each group will get 5 minutes for that and we'll have a tea break and we'll then dive into the alumni experience sharing session. So we'll have the alumni from Department of Environment Science and Engineering and they will be arriving here soon. So we'll have the session and we'll conclude today's program in that way. So I'd like to welcome you all again for this program. Now I'd like to give the stage to Dr. Dhanapati Subedi sir.
Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. Thank you all for being in my session. I hope my session will be longer and you will not feel bored, okay, taking my session. This is what I assume. Let me open my, yes. So thank you, Rajan sir. I'm from School of Education. It is at Hattiban, Lalitpur. I'm from Dulijan, but I go to Hattiban and come from Hattiban. This is my duty, by the way. So today I'll be focusing basically on developing entrepreneurship skills, which is not confined to area specific and compartment specific. I just want to focus how these entrepreneurship skills be enhanced and developed on the part of students and other people who are involved in the session. So let me begin with this entrepreneurship. What entrepreneurship is, I think if you go through different literatures and if you personally involved in any kind of prototype development and marketizing and making that happen and visualizing in the marketplace, so you can understand that. So entrepreneurship is basically engagement, transformation and flourishment. I also did my PhD on entrepreneurship and this is the basic understanding that I have made. So in entrepreneurship, so engagement doesn't mean that just participating in any kind of activities, no. I mean engagement in a way that you can come up with certain solution, certain thing which can be beneficial for the society. You can see the possibilities, opportunities and you catch that opportunity for wider societal benefit in the form of business, in the form of service, not necessarily business only. So you can use that opportunity in the form of service. That service can recognize your effort in a way that you will be within the thread of entrepreneurship through your engagement. Not only the engagement, so if we talk about pursuing opportunity, so there are multiple opportunities around the world. Had people been confined, folding their hands, there would not have been any kind of development which you can see in your area, in our area, almost all the areas. That has been possible because they are pursuing, or they have been pursuing opportunity through their engagement. This opportunity pursuing through engagement is entrepreneurship. Then after pursuing opportunity for the transformation, let's have a look. I can give one example. So basically in teaching, learning, pedagogy, that's what we have been talking. So we believe that some of the institutions, they are going to die. It is because they are not adopting this principle or the formula of entrepreneurship. Because they are teaching in a conventional way. This conventional way people don't like. So in order to transform that conventional way to congenial way, let's say. Conventional to congenial. Congenial to collaborative. So this is the process of transformation from one stage to another stage. That opportunity which you have seen may not be ultimate, may not be end. So there are other cycles of exercise which are necessary from your side. If your mind will not explore other possibilities, then others, third parties' mind or other people will, help you to pursue another cycle. That is what we call transformation. And then after pursuing opportunity for the flourishment, let's have a look. You pursue opportunity in a way that your flourishment now has been, because it is still the dire need of society, dire need of marketplace. Therefore, what you pursued will continue up to 10 years, 20 years. But think that anything that you start up may not go longer. I think there is a certain time, it works. Then after another innovation phase, I think you need to handle in order to improve it. Similarly, so we do not take risks. So if you take risks, engaging in a way that it gives something to you, then that is entrepreneurship. Taking risks for the transformation. So for example, so you tried to, let's say, build one device which can be useful for the educational purpose, for example teaching. Let's forget about that. You prepare an app which can be used for teaching learning purpose. You took that risk and you advocated in a way that this can be useful for school transformation, college transformation, university transformation. So that is your engagement. That is a part of entrepreneurship. And if your prototype will be utilized by school, university, colleges, and if that will happen, then that is what we call you transform. Your prototype now has been used by different people in collaboration with industry. Let's have a look. Not only you, in collaboration with industry, that is transformation. And that transformation exerts, open up an avenue for flourishment. You will be different than others. You will get more money. Your mind will be expanded. And you can see other possibilities. It doesn't mean that you need to be confined within the prototype or within the business model that you have developed. You can engage another prototype or another business. That business will run on its own without your support. That is the stage you can reach up to. Then after, let's come to innovation. So basically we believe that we aspire for innovation. We are always talking innovation. What is it? It is nothing but doing things differently. Remember, doing things differently. None of you have worn the cap. If you wear cap, other way around. For example, so if you wear in this way, this is normal. If you wear in this way, this is abnormal. So abnormal for some people, innovation for other people. That's how. So similar is the case. If you do things differently than other people, if that is not aligned with embrace function, then that is innovation. And innovation, for innovation also, there has to have engagement, transformation and flourishment. It also goes with cycle. So it's not entrepreneurship, for my understanding, is not linear process. It is cyclical process. So once engagement is over, then transformation stage comes. It is you to recognize this is the transformation stage where we have arrived at, and we need to work accordingly. Likewise, if you come to the flourishment stage, what is your role and responsibility you need to understand. Therefore, so we are talking about this entrepreneurship. And being proactive, let's have a look. This proactive, wherever I go, basically, so I went to 7 provinces of Nepal, different districts, different institutions. What I found, I visited other places also, but proactiveness we do not find within people that we have in our country. So we always react. We are not We are not optimistic. We are pessimistic. That's it. So we must be proactive. Proactive means so always think ahead. What next? What next? Always if your mind goes for what next? What is another stage? Rather than lagging behind. If you lag behind, that does not give the flavor or the sense for entrepreneurship. If you always exert your forward thinking with your open mindset, then you go for entrepreneurship cycle. This is what I understood from my study. And why entrepreneurship skills and knowledge to strengthen, to make them independent. I think you will be independent if you truly take the underlying value of entrepreneurship. If you understand it properly, then you will be independent because you can pursue opportunity which are around you and you can change into business model. To streamline creativities into business or service of your own, definitely you can do. And make them problem solver, being a part of the process. If you have undergone all these skills of entrepreneurship, you will not remain problem creator. You will be problem solver. You think all problem which will come in your role and responsibility is opportunities for you. So you will try to solve it. And you can see solution within the problem, that's it. If you are true entrepreneurs. Because you have been failure more than 10 times, 20 times in order to develop certain prototypes in your journey, entrepreneurship journey. To learn to accept failure as a part of the growth process. I mean, entrepreneurs, they do not take it for granted that every business, every initiative that they try will be successful. No. Out of 10 startup you try in your lifetime, 9 will be failures. Only 1 will be successful. So therefore, so you understand that failure is a part of learning that goes on the part of students. Therefore, To rationalize creativity and collaboration, you can understand that everything you do, will not be successful if you think that my personal engagement will exert the way out. No. Nowadays, collaboration. Single effort does not work. Collaborative effort works. So if you will develop entrepreneurship skills, then you will not remain, let's say, in an underlying assumption that I am the one who can give solution to this problem, who can develop certain business models. No. So we feeling, unless and until we feeling comes on you, so you cannot go for collaboration. So that isolationistic approach does not work in entrepreneurship. So you have to have that collaborative nature, not competitive nature. Competitiveness does not give anything for entrepreneurial journey. Only collaborative feeling that your guts will give something. To develop grit, let's have. Here, I think after going let's say evolving within this entrepreneurship journey, what we understood that do you have idea of this grit? What does it mean? What is grit for you? Any one of you? Grit. Grit and resiliency. One word also I can add. Grit and resiliency. So can I just pinpoint, sir? Can you? So what is grit for you? Grit means, I will not give up unless and until I come to a certain point which gives, let's say, way out for my effort. That feeling is called grit. This is what we call patience and perseverance on the part of you, which will overcome the mountain. So if you have grit, then you can definitely do that. So continuous effort to make something happen. Continuous effort to make something happen. That is grit. Plus resiliency. No matter, I don't have even a penny in my pocket. I don't have penny in my purse. But so I will stay 2 days and 2 nights without dinner and lunch, breakfast. So I have that capability. If I will not get any shelter, I can sleep on the road also. That attitude or that what's that called? That habit which you have developed, not seeking luxurious life. If you seek for luxurious life, you can never achieve this trade of entrepreneurship. To create your own future, I think you can create your own future if you, let's say, go for this entrepreneurship practice. Now, let's talk about how can we develop this entrepreneurship skills then? This is a pertinent question, which many students like you ask to all of us. So first is gaining hands-on experiences. So I will explain in detail. So involving you, don't worry. Elaborating cognition. So one by one I'll be talking. Networking and seeking advice from successful plus failure entrepreneurs. Participating in entrepreneurship events and conferences. And being open to new ideas and taking calculated risks. All these I have taken from these books. I think mine also is here. It has been published from American Journal of Educational Research in 2017. So now I think we will go with one. gaining hands-on experiences. You are from environment engineering and environment science. So what are hands-on experiences which you have experienced so far through this program is my question to you. Can you answer? What are the hands-on experiences that you have undergone up to now through modeling or exercising curricula of environment education, environment engineering and environment science? May I ask you? You can see it, feel comfortable. This is workshop.
So far, I don't think I've gone very much out my boundaries, but talking about the experiences that I've gone through in the environment sector, really creating a project on standardized sequestration photobioreactor. For that, I've met with several people out of KU also, and we've actually started something in a bigger scale. So I guess that's it.
I just want to ask to you, sir. You. Yeah. Yes.
So I have participated in mentorship program, and I am working for a startup. Lab. So though it's not a money-making business, but I have learned the essential for entrepreneurship, namely collaboration.
Right. I think social entrepreneurship is another aspect that we need to focus on. So it doesn't mean that always entrepreneurship is associated with money, no. So it is associated with societal benefit also. That is social entrepreneurship. Okay, now from this side, may I ask to you? Yes. I'm talking about hands-on experiences that you have experienced so far through this curricular process.
I think it's just the projects we've done until now.
What is that project called? So you have involved in a project, right? What is that project?
We worked on wastewater treatment, grey water
Grey?
Grey water.
Oh, green water treatment. Okay, that's good. That is hands-on experiences. Okay, so I just want to ask from this side you. Yeah, I'm good now. Okay, yeah, see you.
Now, this is a project of ours in India. It was about the future of the senior education.
Was that hydroponics? Project, was that project hydroponics like? No. Anyway, let's have a look. So there are different areas. For example, I don't know what are the hands-on experience that you are used to with environment engineering and environment science. In education, so I think there are different hands-on experiences. For example, we ask our students to involve in internship, practicum, they go for apprenticeship, and they go to different schools in order to identify what innovation they can bring to that schools in terms of physical, social, psychological aspects. And not only that, we also have students from technical and vocational education. So they go to different industries in order to see how something works properly, and they can learn from there. They will be part and parcel of that activity or the project, and they can learn from there. And that basically gives way out for them whether I can be a part of this or not. And this can also create opportunity for them to engage in a job which they aspire for. And for this, they can, you can start your own business and you can learn from your mistake. Let's try your best. Invest 2 to 3 lakhs in order to start any kind of business, it doesn't mean that you will be successful. From your mistakes, from your failure, you can learn. This is one lesson, which is hands-on experiences. Second, yes, please.
I just want to continue with your
Please.
statement. I just want to remind you about, while talking about hands-on experiences, did you learn about workshop, in engineering workshop? What you did? Wasn't that hands-on experience? You might have used wooden things or metal things, metal works. Haven't you learned about drawing?
Yes.
Did you examine some parameters of water with some instruments in your lab?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't that the experience? Hands-on experience. You might have written small projects, proposals, before presenting your project.
Yes.
Haven't you learned how to make a presentation in this MS PowerPoint? Or not? These are also hands-on business. I think. I don't know.
Very
I
nice.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Very good, sir. Yeah.
So these are all you have learned.
Mm-hmm.
And you will learn more in coming years. Okay?
Thank you
Thanks,
so much
sir.
for that's wonderful, wonderful sharing. Then after participating in a business-related internship, for example, definitely the activities or the project that are associated to you, they have relation with business. And if you go to the industry, so you can link your project with what they have been doing, and you can find your space. And our students, through their internship, they can find the space in the business area or industry area. Participating in mentorship program, I think you can mentor to the people. For example, it doesn't mean that you will be students almost ever. No. So you can provide mentorship on what area you have gotten, let's say, mastery over. For example, if certain area is your, let's say, passion, and you can be a mentor on that area and you can provide mentorship. So that is also a part of hands-on experiences. And let's talk about elaborating cognition. I just want to elaborate this. I think I will be providing all this to you. Before this, I just want to tell you, basically we are habituated to look at the thing in a linear way. We always think 1, 2, 3. We do not think from 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, right? And 1, 3, 2. I mean, there are a lot of possibilities. You might have gone through quantum computing, quantum physics, right? So 0, 1, 1, 0. So this is the system that we have been, let's say, exercising up to now. But in a quantum, let's say, computing, all problems are solved from all possible area. Let's say, not only 0 to 1, from and within. So all possibilities are here. So therefore, so we see things when we wear our spectacle, if our eyes are not good at looking, visualizing. So if we take out our spectacle, we cannot see things properly. But if we wear, we can see things properly. Why this happens? This happens because, spectacle for our eyes are similar to elaborating our cognition. So how can we elaborate our cognition? I think it is all because of our mind, elaborated mind. So we can read magazine, we can go to the journal, we can carry out research, we can look at what is happening around the world through literature search and the going